This presentation of NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse is coming to you live from Stewart Field in Chicago, Illinois, where today the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks get set to play host to the North Central College Cardinals. Happy Saturday and happy March. Chris Rouse here on the call as Illinois Tech, in their second home outing of the season, look to try to get on the board with a win, and also look to try to get on the board in the score column today as they play host to the North Central Cardinals. Illinois Tech on Wednesday were victims to a 23-0 loss at the hands of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. But North Central, on the other hand, come in with a record of 1-0, having defeated the Cornell College Rams by a score of 17-10 in their season opener on Wednesday. The temperatures today, it says 24 degrees, but it really feels like about maybe 3 degrees out here. At least that's the recorded feels like temperature. 3 degrees. I know it's going to warm up as today goes along, and we are going to have doubleheader action here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live, as following the conclusion of match 1 today between the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks and the North Central Cardinals. We'll have the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's lacrosse team as they'll play host to the Kalamazoo Hornets. So we'll see how the weather affects these two teams here in the early going. You expect it to be colder here for this first matchup, with it still having some of that morning temperature feel, still getting warm, still warming up as the day goes along here in Chicago. So expect a colder matchup, and we could see the weather affect the two teams in both matchups as we go along with doubleheader action. Illinois Tech, unfortunately, only 2 shot attempts in their matchup Wednesday against Illinois Wesleyan. Were outshot 49-2. Hoping for more of an eventful outing today towards that offensive goal for Illinois Tech. They're also going to be helped by Lucy Georgiorian being in the starting lineup today, and also Tony Martinez, despite an apparent leg injury at the end of the match on Wednesday, is going to play, as she's actually in the captain's meeting as we speak. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, it will be time for the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks to take on the North Central College Cardinals in women's lacrosse action. It will be the playing of the national anthem and the introduction of the starters, all of that on the other side of this break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. Back here at Stewart Field in Chicago, this is NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. The North Central College Cardinals wearing the blue uniforms with red numbers and white trim. They're the visitors, coming in with a record of 1-0. Illinois Tech with the white uniforms with the black numbers and black shorts with white trim come in looking for their first win, record of 0-3. Here are the introductions of the starting lineups.
Between the visiting North Central College Cardinals Illinois Tech is and coaches and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or other abusive comments and actions directed at the officials athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and may be grounds for removal from Stewart Field. In fans, a reminder, permission to enter the field or the bench areas are restricted to student athletes, coaches, game officials, game day staff, and authorized personnel. Unauthorized individuals violating this policy will be subject to removal from Stewart Field. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the visiting Cardinals. Senior middle from Henry, Illinois, number 2, Zoe Palm. A graduate student attack from Naperville, Illinois, number 6, Ellie Gossman. A junior midfielder from Omaha, Nebraska, number 7, Alex Kaufman. A first-year attack from North Prairie, Wisconsin, number 8, Hannah Williamson. Senior midfielder from Chilhowie, Missouri, number 10, Abby Hamilton. A senior defender from Jackson Township, Ohio, number 11, Tori Leonard. Senior midfielder from Lexington, Kentucky, number 14, Taylor Smith. Senior midfielder from Littleton, Colorado, number 16, Lucy Cooler. First-year defender from Hampshire, Illinois, number 17, Samantha Devinson. Senior attack from Kansas City, Missouri, number 19, Annalise Oster. Sophomore attack from Hanover Park, Illinois, number 25, Rachel Lawrence. And a goal for the Cardinals, from Louisville, Michigan. Cardinals are coached by head coach Masali Aragonis and assistant coaches Kylie Burke, Maddie Davis, Molly Stevens, Sandy Stevens. And now, starting lineups for your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Texas, number 2, Leatherwood. A junior attack from Cornwall, Oregon, number 5, Iona Pettigrew. First-year midfielder from Duluth, Georgia, number 6, Victoria Arkansas. Sophomore defender from DeKalb, Illinois, number 9, Juliana Sanchez. Sophomore midfielder from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, number 10, Izzy Niebler. Sophomore midfielder from Parker, Colorado, number 12, Ellie Post. A senior midfielder from Kansas City, Nevada, number 14, Lucy Georgian. First-year midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 17, Nayeli Savano. First-year midfielder from Bennington, Vermont, number 19, Eastland Lake Manus. In goal for the Scarlet Hawks, number 20, Mercy Godfrey. A junior midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 21, Maria Savano. And a junior attack from Atlanta, Georgia, number 22, Tony Martinez. The Scarlet Hawks are coached by Emily Wasoki in her first season. For the playing of our national anthem.
NCAA Division III women's lacrosse action getting ready to begin here at Stewart Field. The North Central Cardinals come in following a 17-10 win on Wednesday over the Cornell College Rams. They're led by head coach Vasiliki Barakos Berkman in her third season, coming in with a record of 13-9 following the win on Wednesday. And the starters today for North Central will be number 2, Zoe Palm, number 6, Ellie Goslin, number 7, Anais Kaufman, number 8, Anna Williamson, number 10, Abby McKenzie, number 11, Tori Leonard, number 14, Taylor Smith, number 16, Lucy Kulig, number 17, Samantha Devins, number 19, Annalise Oster, number 25, Rachel Lawrence, and the keeper will be number 30, Alyssa Rose. Illinois Tech wearing their white uniforms with the black shorts. It appears that they will be headed towards the south goal, which will be the goal to the left of your screen at home, led by head coach Emily Wasoki in her first season since coming over from the University of Rider, where she literally was a player the previous 5 seasons, 4 seasons at Wagner, and then a player at Rider last year. She will start with number 1, Aisha Leatherwood, number 5, Iona Pettigrew, number 6, Victoria Akiotava, number 9, Juliana Sanchez, number 10, Izzy Niebler, number 12, Ellie Post, number 14, Lucy Georgiorian takes the draw control here against Abby McKenzie. They also have number 17, Nayeli Samano, number 19, Aislinn McManus, number 20, Mercy Godfrey is the keeper, number 21, Maria Samano, and then number 22, Tony Martinez. This is Izzy Niebler with the ball as we begin here at Stewart Field, being defended by Smith, Taylor Smith, and now Smith's numerical counterpart, Lucy Georgiorian, 2-sport athlete for Illinois Tech, in possession of the ball. Georgiorian, a women's soccer player as well as now a member of the women's lacrosse team. 11 goals, 17 assists in her women's soccer career, including 5 this past season for Illinois Tech. Lucy, a part of an Illinois Tech women's soccer team that won the NAC Conference Championship. Long-awaited achievement for that women's soccer team led by Coach Roshane Ellison. But here on the lacrosse field, it's Abby McKenzie. McKenzie was the leading scorer a year ago for the Cardinals. McKenzie actually had a number of goals in the opener on Wednesday, and now here's a goal for North Central as they run right to the front of the net and a score. It appears that was Anna Williamson. It appears that Anna Williamson got the goal there for North Central, and the Cardinals opened the scoring here with 13:46 to go in the first quarter. It was 18 seconds for Illinois Wesleyan on Wednesday. Illinois Tech in this matchup today able to get an offensive try before North Central took it the other way and scored. So the credit to the goal there, that's actually going to be Zoe Palm credited with the goal here for North Central. So Zoe Palm able to get the opening goal here for North Central. There was a mass of Cardinal players in front. She's got the number 2 on. Also looked a bit like an 8. Also could have been a 6 from where we sit at the broadcast location. But it was Palm as we get the confirmation on the goal. See, there's Goslin who swings it around to Kulik. And here's Zoe Palm. Actually, that may have been Goslin who was the other player that was in the mix there with Palm, now that I look at the uniforms here, as Goslin plays it out to Kulik. Rachel Lawrence swings it around to Palm. Inside, an opportunity for McKenzie. McKenzie turned away by Illinois Tech. Scarlet Hawks packed it in for the majority of the second half of their matchup on Wednesday against Illinois Wesleyan. Seeing more of a one-on-one approach today from Illinois Tech. Scarlet Hawks do not have any active reserves for this matchup. Juliana Moore is not active in this matchup after a late injury in the matchup on Wednesday. And there's another goal for North Central as they place that one right in front. And it appears that may have been Abby McKenzie for the goal. And it is Abby McKenzie who finds the back of the net for North Central. So Rachel Lawrence credited with the assist as Abby McKenzie Makes it 2-0 North Central. They announced it was McKenzie on the scoreboard here in the building. It'll be Annalise Oster who gets the goal here. So Lawrence finds Oster. And so they make the correction here at Stewart Field as Oster is credited with the goal for North Central. Oster led the way with 7 goals on Wednesday against Cornell. And Oster and McKenzie right now the 2 top goal scorers for North Central. Swing out here for McKenzie on the far side for North Central. Here's Rachel Lawrence. Lawrence with a pass. That goes inside. That was Williamson. Had it knocked away. Ball still loose in traffic. And now run down by Gosselin. Gosselin to Williamson. Williamson with a shot attempt. That one caught by Godfrey. Great scoop by Godfrey. As Illinois Tech able to turn North Central back. Godfrey still looking for someone to get a passing outlet. And she goes to Niebler. Niebler unable to handle the ball. Now we got a mix-up where North Central scoops up the ground ball. That's Gosselin. So Gosselin with the scoop up. And Gosselin over to Kulig. Here's Abby McKenzie, and now back over to Gosselin as Gosselin swings inside. An opportunity to go for goal for Zoe Palm, and Zoe Palm finds the back of the net. Great feed by Gosselin as she finds Palm for the goal. Palm on the goal. That's Gosselin. That was great patience on the outside by Gosselin as she just waited for the Illinois Tech defense to break down, hit Palm, and she hit the back of the net. North Central took on Illinois Tech a season ago. That matchup was played out in Naperville, where Central was the home team. It was a 14-12 win for North Central when those teams met back on March 19th, 2024. But here on March 1st, 2025, North Central out to an early 3-goal advantage as Georgiorian will take the draw control against McKenzie, and Georgiorian able to come away with the ball here. Had it briefly, then had it knocked away, dispossessed by North Central. So North Central able to regain possession. Excuse me, Illinois Tech able to regain possession. And now pushing towards the south side of the field with Tony Martinez. Martinez goes in behind the cage. And now a quick dump off to Niebler. Niebler trying to feed Martinez inside. Martinez looking to return the favor, but it looks like Martinez may have to shoot this one herself here. Instead, North Central just forces Tony Martinez to run out of traffic here. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Illinois Tech. One of the few times that we've seen Illinois Tech in these first 2 home matches really have solid possession where they can run some shot clock opportunities. Here's Georgiorian. Georgiorian goes around one closing defender, but quickly cut off by a pair of North Central backline defenders. Shot clock at 18. Niebler fakes the handoff to Martinez. There's a bit of a miscommunication as Niebler forgets the ball. Now the shot clock at 10. Illinois Tech has to go here. Shot clock at 5. Martinez spins inside, met by 3 defenders. Shot clock at 1. Ball knocked away as North Central comes up with the ball. We'll play it on. Shot clock violation will go against Illinois Tech. But North Central in possession, so they'll run the other way with a counterattack opportunity. That's Lawrence along the back line. Lawrence's pass goes wide. Georgiorian had possession briefly. And then the contact behind the play draws a foul against North Central. Lucy Georgiorian. Looking for Akirtava. Kaufman on the scoop up here for North Central. Kaufman with a few zig and zag moves here. She tries to elude the closing out Ellie Post. Gosselin swings it out wide for North Central. Here's Kulig. Back to Kulig after she gave it up briefly. And a bit of a game of hot potato back and forth there between McKenzie and Kulig. Opportunity to go for goal for Lawrence, as Lawrence is turned away this time by Godfrey. I wasn't sure if Godfrey actually knocked it away or if she made it clean. It was a clean catch by Godfrey. The way she turned and looked at her cross at first, it appeared as if maybe she just got a piece of it and deflected it away. Now the long throw is intercepted. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence has palm. Lawrence goes for goal herself, and the shot goes wide, and it will go over to Illinois Tech. Pettigrew in possession for Illinois Tech. Here's Iona Pettigrew on a long run. Contact made by Tori Leonard and a whistle. So Tori Leonard made the contact there with Pettigrew. So now we get a yellow card here against Pettigrew, as Pettigrew now is going to be called for the card. So it was Leonard and Pettigrew had a collision here out near midfield, and now the referees are going to have a conference. Pettigrew was knocked down there by Leonard, and Coach Waysoki and assistant coach Shayna Hecht, they're trying to get an explanation here. Much the same are the scorers and everyone really on the sideline. Pettigrew was the offensive player in that situation when the contact was made with Tori Leonard. Pettigrew was knocked to the ground. The official was saying Pettigrew made some head contact with Leonard. So the officials are saying there was an illegal. One of the officials said that there was an illegal check on blue to the head area. Illinois Tech had possession of the ball when the contact was made. And so Coach Waysoki trying to get clear contact. And I think they're saying that when the ball was knocked loose, Pettigrew made contact to the head, so the ball will go over to North Central. So it's an interesting play there as Pettigrew gets knocked to the ground, and add insult to the injury, she'll get a yellow card here. North Central trying to get a timeout here with 7:13 to go in the quarter, and the Cardinals will do just that. 3-0 North Central, 7:13 to go in the first quarter. Illinois Tech still trying to get an explanation on that most recent foul against Pettigrew. We'll try to get one as well here at the table, and we'll be right back with more here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back here live at Stewart Field in Chicago, Illinois. This is Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Women's Lacrosse on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. This is the first of two matches to be broadcasted today here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Coming up later at approximately 3 p.m., men's lacrosse action as the 1-1 Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks take on the undefeated Kalamazoo Hornets. We'll have that for you right here at 3 p.m. on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Right now, the North Central Cardinals, they also are undefeated, coming in here, taking on the winless Scarlet Hawks. Illinois Tech 0-3 to this point of the season. North Central 1-0, but North Central with a 3-0 advantage and also a player advantage as Iona Pettigrew is on the sideline due to the yellow card. That's actually the delay in the action at the moment as both members of the Illinois Tech coaching staff, assistant coach Shayna Hecht and head coach Emily Wisoki, having a conversation with the officials trying to get clearance on the foul. And throughout the timeout, it appeared as if Pettigrew was called for illegal contact to the head due to an illegal check from North Central. So I guess the officials are saying it was a continuation of one play, but it's one of those situations where the illegal check was in play, but the contact was after the check, despite the inadvertent contact from Pettigrew. Very weird situation there, but action continues here with North Central in possession of the ball. Here's Kaufman. Long swing out for North Central as they now try to work around the perimeter. Good closeout by Post as now McKenzie has an opportunity. She'll go across the field as well. McKenzie over to Kulik. North Central doing a good job with their passing here, long range, but Illinois Tech has done a great job of packing it in, not allowing North Central to get any one-on-one opportunities with the keeper Godfrey. Of course, as I say that, now Illinois Tech picks up a violation, and we'll get a free position opportunity for Zoe Palm. Palm already with a goal here this afternoon for North Central. 6:13 to go. Clock continuing to tick as Palm awaits the whistle. She tries to swing one in and does. Zoe Palm with a bit of a sidewinder gets that one in, and North Central extends their advantage to 4-0 on the scoreboard. So Zoe Palm on the free position opportunity extends the advantage for North Central with 6:04. Pettigrew now back on the field following the penalty, the violation, the penalty, the very awkward violation penalty, which caused Pettigrew to get a yellow card. For North Central, they had 4 goals in the first quarter of their game against Cornell on Wednesday. Actually had a 10-5 advantage at halftime before winning 17-10. Out to an early 4-0 lead here. Zoe Palm had a goal in the game on Wednesday, already 2 here this afternoon. Niebler comes over the top of that pass, almost made contact with the ball, but also got too much of Kulik and a violation as that foul will favor North Central. And now Niebler will go to the sideline with a yellow card, much the same as we just saw out of Pettigrew. So actually going to go to green for Niebler. And with 5:46 to go, here's Zoe Palm. Bit of a stat correction. Palm has been credited with 3 goals already here in the matchup for North Central. As now here's Kulik, who swings it around. Here's an opportunity for Lawrence to go inside. Lawrence misses and bounces it wide. So Palm with 4 goals on the season, including the goal she had in the opener on Wednesday, 3 here this afternoon. Here's Lawrence again. Lawrence has had a number of tries. This time she'll pass it out wide. They go inside to Lawrence, and there's Lawrence inside. Rachel Lawrence, the sophomore out of Hanover Park, Illinois, finds the back of the net. That was Rachel Lawrence who get credited with the goal. The feed came in perfectly, and Lawrence takes advantage for another man-up goal for North Central. So Lawrence with the goal, Kaufman the assist on the man-up goal. Also, Gosselin re-enters for North Central, replacing Lucy Kulik. Georgiorian versus McKenzie on the draw control. Georgiorian looking to try to win this one here and turn it around for Illinois Tech. Georgiorian has given Illinois Tech a solid effort on the draw controls, but unable to win that one with 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Zoe Palm. North Central sideline calling for ball movement here. Now Palm goes to Gosselin and right back. McKenzie. Swings it around to Lawrence. Palm. Passes over to Kaufman. Bit of a wrap play there for North Central. They go inside and a goal for Abby McKenzie. That was actually a beautiful play for North Central. There was a handoff, a bit of a wrap, and it sort of confused Illinois Tech on the ball on the perimeter. It led to a perfect feed into McKenzie, and McKenzie makes it 6-0. North Central with a 6-0 advantage. And the North Central sideline, that was the way to connect. Good interaction. That was actually a great play. They were certainly in sync offensively there, especially on the perimeter. It all started on the perimeter, really, with the fake handoff, and that led to the feed inside. And I believe that was Kaufman who made the extra pass to get the ball inside as North Central. So North Central, just a great run on the outside as they had Kaufman and Leonard on the outside. So Tori Leonard assisted or credited with the assist. It's 6-0. And here is Kaufman, who had the opportunity and now picks up a foul as she checks Georgiorian. Ball was a bit behind Kaufman as she was the intended target. And just trying to make up for the missed reception, checked Lucy Georgiorian. Georgiorian now turns the corner and runs to the offensive zone for Illinois Tech. Illinois Tech able to clear here as now Georgiorian feeds to Niebler. Izzy Niebler. Niebler surveying the field here, just checking her options as she tries to go right at Kaufman. The ball goes in behind to Martinez. Martinez. Still just trying to go one-on-one here. Martinez sneaks inside and picks up a whistle, but a foul will go against Illinois Tech. North Central now pushing up the field with 3 minutes and change to go. Lawrence trying to make a move around post. Lawrence feeds inside. That's Gosselin. Gosselin now passes outside. There's a long feed opportunity. They were looking for McKenzie on the inside. The ball was knocked away, and now a foul will go against North Central. That'll turn it over to Illinois Tech. That was Anna Williamson who had the feed. Godfrey looking to go long on the pass. That's going to go long onto the other side of the field from the north side to the south side of Stewart Field, but a chance to scoop it up here for Juliana Sanchez, and Sanchez secures possession for Illinois Tech. Awaiting her support, here's Martinez. Coach Shayna Hecht liked that feed out there from Godfrey, and she's actually giving encouragement to Godfrey after the long feed to Sanchez. Illinois Tech working offensively here with 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
She's 17. Okay. We'll have to change her at the end of quarter.
Ball sent out to Sanchez. Sanchez over to Martinez. Plenty of time to work for Illinois Tech. Martinez with a nice dodge as she gets inside, but not enough space to shoot. Nice spins, a nice pair of dodges there from Martinez. But the shot goes wide right. Illinois Tech able to secure possession by getting to the back line. Niebler feeds into Martinez. Martinez swarmed inside, goes for goal again. This one to the right of the net. Running to the back line is the keeper, Rose, and Alyssa Rose wins possession for North Central as she was able to get her cross over the line.
She's trying.
Illinois Tech trying to feed Martinez. Martinez with 3 goals already this season leads the way for the Scarlet Hawks. Illinois Tech still looking for their first goal here at Stewart Field this season. Shut out on Wednesday in the home opener by a score of 23-0. Here's Kaufman. Kaufman back up top to McKenzie. Here's Palm. Palm back over to Lawrence. Lawrence on the move as she's working inside on Georgian. Quick pass inside there to Palm. Palm tried to go low as Godfrey knocked it away. Oster. Oster had 7 goals in the matchup on Wednesday. Ball deflected away. Lawrence on the scoop up. Final 6 seconds of the quarter. Looks like North Central is just going to let the clock tick here as Lawrence goes the opposite direction of the net. And at the end of the first quarter, the North Central Cardinals lead the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks by a score of 6-0. We'll take a quick break here at Stewart Field. And when we return, second quarter action between the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks and the North Central Cardinals in NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse. Back here at Stewart Field in Chicago. This is NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. Doubleheader action today, as in Game 2 of our doubleheader, scheduled for approximately 3 p.m. It'll be the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's lacrosse team taking on the Kalamazoo Hornets. Please rejoin us following the conclusion of this matchup right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live for men's lacrosse action. Second quarter getting ready to begin here in women's lacrosse action between the Scarlet Hawks and the North Central Cardinals. North Central with a 6-goal advantage of 6-0 right now. North Central with 10 shots in the first quarter. Illinois Tech only able to get 2 shots in that first quarter, but also that matches the total amount of shots Illinois Tech had in their matchup on Wednesday against Illinois Wesleyan. Quick stat update on our goals. Zoe Palm has 3 goals from North Central. Abby McKenzie adding 1, and Elise Oster adding 1 as well. And Rachel Lawrence with the 6th and final goal to round it out for the Cardinals. 4 assists from Gossman, Kaufman, Williamson, and Lawrence herself, also with an assist. Those are the stats for North Central to this point in the matchup. Illinois Tech still looking for that first goal at home this season as they begin the second quarter here. This is the 6th quarter of action for Illinois Tech thus far at Stewart Field this season. Ground ball stats favoring North Central 7-3 at the moment. North Central able to gain 4 clearances in that first quarter in comparison to only the 1 from Illinois Tech. 6 turnovers from Illinois Tech, meanwhile 3 from North Central. And North Central beginning the second quarter in possession with McKenzie. McKenzie finding Williamson, and they go in behind the net. That affords Godfrey to turn to the south fencing here at Stewart Field. Now the ball goes back up top for the Cardinals. Illinois Tech doing a good job with their man-to-man defense in this matchup, and there's another example as they force a shot saved by Godfrey. Long run again for Illinois Tech as Akirtava comes up with the ball out near midfield. Well, she goes out of bounds, and that'll turn it over to North Central on the violation. Illinois Tech has done a great job here in this matchup with those long outlets from Godfrey. We saw that right at the end of the first quarter. Had a good feed to Juliana Sanchez, which set up a scoring opportunity for Illinois Tech. Unfortunately for the Scarlet Hawks, they were unable to score, but they have been able to create opportunities with those long leads from Godfrey. Here's Williamson. Ball worked around the perimeter by North Central. That appears that's Gosselin who has it. Gosselin feeds it in behind the cage. North Central showing in front of the net. Now Pettigrew comes away with the ball and avoids a flying stick, and also wins possession for Illinois Tech. Pettigrew took got a card earlier after taking contact on an illegal check. But now Pettigrew having a lengthy run here for Illinois Tech. Pettigrew is dispossessed, but she took some contact from the stick, and that will lead to the penalty against North Central. So Annalise Oster will now go to the sideline here as she gets the green card. So Oster will be out for 1 minute as Illinois Tech will get a player advantage. Oster frustrated with that call as now Illinois Tech takes over offensively. North Central trying to get extra players involved in Illinois Tech's efforts to get into the offensive zone. However, it comes too late as now Niebler has possession. Niebler with Georgiorian up top here as Illinois Tech now working towards the north side of the field with an opportunity to attack on the net. Here's Georgiorian. Georgiorian turns the corner, goes inside, goes for goal, tries to bounce it home. It goes wide. Martinez is on the back line. And Illinois Tech will win possession here. Actually, no, they'll give it over to North Central. The official sort of pointed at Martinez, but I guess he was pointing at Leonard, who was in the same vicinity as Martinez. Here's Lawrence. Rachel Lawrence on the outside here for North Central as they get Oster back into the offensive attack here after she serves her penalty. Oster working towards the front of the net. Oster already with a goal after scoring 7 on Wednesday. She tries to score again here. Is saved by Godfrey, or does it go through? Let's see if the official gives it a score here. It appears that they're going to count that one as a goal. It bounced towards the net and hopped out, and they are going to say it's a goal for Oster, making it 7-0 North Central. Oster scores. I thought maybe Godfrey made the save. The ball took a funny hop there. It appeared as if maybe Godfrey got the cross on it and made a save. That was not the case as it goes home before North Central goal. They extend their advantage out to 7-0. So Martinez and McKenzie now will go on the draw control here. Now there's a bit of a discrepancy with the penalty. They're not sure if maybe that last penalty against Oster was a yellow card or a green card. I think Illinois Tech thought one official called it a yellow, which would have been 2 minutes. But the one official here on the near side by the scores table called it a green. And that went down as a green card for Oster, who came out and got the goal. .11:30 remaining in the half. As North Central works it out top, you can hear him calling Carolina, usually one of their plays, as they try to work towards the net. Speaking of Carolina, North Central out here in the light blue NCs, but actually in the warm-ups had the NC jersey, had the NC hoodies on. Sort of had a North Carolina look to them. Now more of a typical Chicago flag look with the light blue and the red numbers and the white trim. Free position opportunity here for North Central. As they go for goal, and that one is deflected away from McKenzie. It goes to the back line. And it appears Illinois Tech will win possession here with Niebler. So it will be Illinois Tech ball after the officials had a bit of a conversation. So now here come the Scarlet Hawks going the other way. And a whistle on the far side. We'll give it over to North Central. And now here come the Cardinals. Coaching staff was trying to get the instructions in. They wanted Iona or Izzy to control the ball there. That's why I say maybe on the far side away from the coaching staff there. Illinois Tech turned it over. Now Niebuhr comes inside and takes contact, but not before she fouls Kulik. So now the officials will have another stoppage here with 9:42 to go in the second. And now the officials will, I saw one official point to North Central, the other pointed to Illinois Tech. And we'll go to Illinois Tech as Niebler goes to Godfrey and back to Niebler. So Illinois Tech will gain possession. And action resumes here with 9:40 and counting to go in the half. A few interesting stoppages here in his first half. We saw Pettigrew pick up a card after being the recipient of the contact, and now the officials having a few conferences and a discrepancy on one of the cards. We had a yellow and a green card called on a situation that ended up just being a green card on Oster. Now a turnover taken away here for North Central with McKenzie running to the net. One-on-one with Godfrey. McKenzie tried to go with the backhand shot, but flips it just wide of the net. That would have certainly been a highlight if McKenzie could have put that one home. One-on-one with Godfrey. She tried to go behind the back with the no-look goal, but it goes wide left, and North Central will turn it over to Illinois Tech. Mercy Godfrey in possession of the ball here with 8:35 and counting to go in the half. Godfrey just looking for somebody on the outlet. It's worked so far for the long-range outlet. She goes for Sanchez. This one's going to go wide over Sanchez's head, and actually Sanchez is going to be outrun here by Leonard as Tori Leonard gains possession for North Central. Leonard plays it back to the keeper, Rose. Rose facing pressure from Niebler. We haven't seen Rose face too much pressure in this matchup, despite Illinois Tech putting 2 shots up on the stat sheet. Here's North Central again. Working inside to McKenzie. McKenzie to the front of the net. And she scores as she beats Mercy Godfrey. Abby McKenzie was the team leader in goals for North Central a year ago. She was second on the team in goals scored Wednesday versus Cornell. And now McKenzie scores again to make it 8-0 North Central. Timeout Illinois Tech with 7:50 to go in the half. North Central threatening to put running clock rules on the board here against Illinois Tech. When we come back, we'll explain the NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse running clock rules when we come back from this break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back here at Stewart Field, this is NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. Chris Rouse here on the call where the North Central Cardinals currently have an 8-0 lead over the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. North Central threatening the running clock rules of NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse, where in NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse, if a team has a 10-goal advantage, the match will be operated under running clock rules until that deficit falls back to single digits. Illinois Tech actually saw the running clock rules on Wednesday with a 23-0 defeat at the hands of Illinois Wesleyan. And North Central with an 8-0 advantage. If they can get this lead to 10-0, will activate the running clock rules as long as it is a 10-goal advantage. It will be running clock, meaning if Illinois Tech ever could get it, say it's 11-1, if Illinois Tech gets it back to 11-2, then running clock rules will go back to normal operating rules. Hannah Dalk comes onto the field for the first time for North Central. She's on the back line on the defensive side as North Central actually wins possession here on the draw control and has a chance to operate towards the net. Illinois Tech, you have to remember in this matchup, the Scarlet Hawks do not have a single active reserve on their roster. They have Juliana Moore is on the sideline, but she's out after an injury on Wednesday going to the net late in the fourth quarter. Here's an opportunity for North Central and a goal as they fire rapidly inside. A quick strike for the North Central Cardinals. A couple of nice feeds leading to the goal. Just great operating around the perimeter. As Lucy Kulik finds the back of the net. Lucy Kulik will make it 9-0 North Central. Nice feed by Williamson to find Kulik. That was just a great teamwork around the perimeter for North Central as they worked the ball well and they fed it back in for the goal. 7:15 to go here in the half as Niebler awaits her opponent for the draw control. Yeah, so Niebler gets ready here out at center field at Stewart Field. And the possession is won by McKenzie. So a battle of the tens as McKenzie and Niebler go one-on-one. North Central with an opportunity to activate running clock rules here with 7 minutes to go in the half if they score. But Illinois Tech, they've done a good job of packing it in here. They've made it tough for North Central, although that last strike for North Central was just a great example of team execution with their passing to create the lanes to get to the net. Got a battle in the corner as Ellie Post is going up against two different Cardinals, and Post draws a foul. So Post going up against Kaufman and Williamson, now looking for support, feeds it up to Georgiorian. Illinois Tech finally providing support to the ball. Georgiorian takes contact, tries to scoop it to Akirtava, and a whistle. The whistle favors Illinois Tech here with 6 minutes and counting to go in the half. Niebler running directly across Stewart Field here, trying to find someone to pass to. She finds Pettigrew. Pettigrew takes contact from Williamson and a foul against Williamson. Pettigrew met by Lawrence. Gets around Williamson. Oster took a check and a foul against Illinois Tech. Nayeli Samano with the body check there to pick up the foul. North Central working towards the net, and another whistle. And a free position opportunity coming for North Central with 5:33 to go here in the half. Opportunity now for McKenzie to add one more goal to her career total and also add to this North Central lead. And a goal here for North Central would activate the running clock rules. McKenzie goes for goal. Shoots it wide left. And North Central will maintain possession as they are at the back line here. 5:20 to go. Pass out to Lawrence. Quick pass inside. Here's Kaufman. Kaufman feeds it inside. Ball's deflected away. And possession won by North Central on the foul. So it'll be McKenzie. Actually, McKenzie's out right here in my line of vision. I thought maybe she's going to cut to the front of the net. It'll be Lawrence who cuts inside as the feed goes high as opposed to the angle. And now Lawrence will have the free position opportunity as she'll go against Godfrey. The officials stop the clock here at 4:33. As Lawrence will try, looks like she's going to try to sidewind one pass. Mercy Godfrey, and Lawrence does just that. Makes it 10-0 North Central College.
North Central goal scored by number 25, Rachel Lawrence on the free position.
So the goal for Lawrence. Activates the running clock rules as North Central leads at 10-0, 4 minutes and counting. And both of these teams look like they're just ready to get to the halftime locker room, get to the locker room for halftime. North Central with their 10-goal advantage. Love to get out of this. Simply just a cold day here, a cold, crisp day in Chicago. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech remember, they don't have any active reserves on their roster. But also would just love to get to the locker room, maybe go back to the drawing board, try some new strategies in the second half as they try to score against this North Central team. So Niebler and McKenzie. Niebler and McKenzie will go one-on-one again here on the draw control. Coming up at halftime in about 3 minutes. We'll recap our first half stats and then preview game 2 of our doubleheader between the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's lacrosse team as they get ready to take on the Kalamazoo Hornets. All of that coming up right here at halftime on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live.
Oh, is that off? That's off. Yeah, okay.
North Central working to the net here. Pass goes outside to Palm. Zoe Palm's been on the sideline for quite some time. Finally back in with some activity for North Central. Kulig passed it around, and now here's Palm again. Palm with a screen from Kaufman. Palm actually just going to drop it off. Pass inside goes for McKenzie, but the ball deflected away by Illinois Tech. I believe that was Post who made contact. Here's McKenzie in front of the net. Saved by Godfrey. Also got some help from Aisley McManus. Aisley McManus did a good job of helping to make sure there was no rebound goal there for North Central. Under 2 minutes to go. North Central with plenty of time to operate. McKenzie goes inside, and a goal. They had about 50 on the shot clock, and a quick pass inside to McKenzie. As Kulik finds McKenzie to make it 11-0 North Central.
North Central goal scored by number 10, Abby McKenzie. Assist number 16.
The Illinois Tech players on the field are huddling up around Mercy Godfrey. They're just trying to figure out how to maybe keep North Central from getting to the net and also try to work against some of these passing strategies. We've seen North Central, we've seen a couple of nice feeds where North Central will drop it off. Maybe one drop pass, one quick extra pass, and then there's a feed for a shot and goal. And Illinois Tech, they've just been behind those passes to this point of the matchup. 1 minute remaining in the half as the two teams get ready for what could be the final draw control of this first half here at Stewart Field. Georgiorian against McKenzie on the draw control. And McKenzie wins it this time for North Central. Final 39 seconds of the half. Ball goes out of play, and I will turn it over to Illinois Tech. Iona Pettigrew in possession. Pettigrew was going to Godfrey, had it stolen away. Chance for Lawrence to go for goal. Another quick pass, a chance and a shot, and another goal for North Central just before the break. The Cardinals add one more to make it 12-0 here at halftime. So with time expiring here in the half, that will do it. So Zoe Palm with the goal and a Williamson with the assist as North Central takes a 12-0 advantage into halftime. We'll take a break, and when we return, halftime here at Stewart Field. This is NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse. We'll come back with a recap of the first half and preview Game 2 of our doubleheader here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network after this. Second half getting ready to begin here at Stewart Field in Chicago. This is NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. Actually going to be a quicker halftime break than we anticipated, as the officials, actually due to the running clock rules, have cut the halftime break from 10 minutes down to 2 minutes down to 8 minutes. So the two teams only get 8-minute break as opposed to a 10-minute break. And coming up in game 2 of our doubleheader will be the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's lacrosse team taking on the Kalamazoo Hornets, as Illinois Tech would, in their home opener for men's lacrosse, would like to begin the home slate with a win. Meanwhile, here on the women's side, Scarlet Hawks currently trailing 12-0, and at the moment have been outscored 35-0 through the first game and a half here at Stewart Field. So through 6 quarters, Illinois Tech unable to find the net here at Stewart Field, hoping to turn it around here in this second half. North Central has 6 goals in each of the first 2 quarters, equaling the 12 on the board that you see. 4 of the goals coming from Zoe Palm, 3 from Abby McKenzie. They had 2 apiece from Rachel Lawrence and Annalise Oster, and 1 from Lucy Cooley. Zoe Palm in possession as the second half begins. That was Samantha Devins who got a quick touch on the ball, and now they pass it in behind the net, do the Cardinals. Pass intended for Devins goes wide, and Devins able to run it down. Remember, as long as North Central leads this by double digits, the running clock rules will remain activated. So if Illinois Tech can find a way to get this deficit maybe down to 12-3, then we'll go back to regular rules here at Stewart Field. We hope you're warm and wherever you are enjoying this matchup here in Chicago. 24-degree day, but winds approaching 15 miles per hour. I believe they're actually over 15 miles per hour today. Have forced the feels like wind chill weather down to 3 degrees today here in Chicago. I know at games time the feels like temperature was 9 degrees, but the recorded low earlier today was at 3. As now we get a green card against North Central as Kaufman goes to the sideline. Niebler with a feed inside goes to Ellie Post. Post working around Palm, and that'll go out of bounds over to North Central on the violation. She was close to the end line there, and the violation will favor the Cardinals. Devins with a quick feed, and now across the field to Palm. Here's Zoe Palm. Palm inside. Her shot fell short and scooped up by Illinois Tech as McManus came inside, but only for North Central to regain possession. As North Central makes a sub behind the play, they'll get Lucy Kulik back in there. Now Iona Pettigrew will take over for Illinois Tech. As they try to work up the field with Pettigrew now working towards that south goal here at Stewart Field. Pettigrew has the ball knocked away, and now Devins comes up with the ground ball pickup. Ball goes in behind to Devins, as now Devins passes out. It goes up to Lawrence. Ball going in behind here from North Central. Devins across the field. Quick shot opportunity for North Central, but a whistle as McKenzie got into her shooting motion. As now Godfrey has possession for Illinois Tech. Godfrey waiting for Post to come in and provide support, and now Post picks up the ball. Post facing pressure here from Oster. tries to feed back to Godfrey. And Godfrey has to run quite some way to get the scoop up with Oster in pursuit. Niebler and Leonard sort of collided getting to the ball there, but Leonard was able to stand tall and win possession. Here's Williamson. Williamson out to Kulik and over to Lawrence. Here's Devins. Devins gave it up and now gets it right back on a quick hot potato pass for North Central. And Devins finding Kulik, a shot opportunity inside from Williamson, goes wide right. But North Central able to get to the back line with, I believe that's Palm on the back line. Working towards the net as Pettigrew knocks Palm down to the cold turf here at Stewart Field. So a whistle here against Pettigrew, as the official is saying he wants the clock started here with 10:26 to go in the third. So a reset. Palm goes inside to Devins. Shot clock reset for North Central. Now an opportunity to go for goal as Godfrey makes the save. And scooped up quickly by North Central as they get a fresh minute on the shot clock. Here's Kulig. Kulig. Back to Devins. Opportunity for Lawrence. Lawrence with a bit of a swim move, but Niebler provided support. The extra pass inside for McKenzie as McKenzie's shot bounces wide. And North Central will maintain possession. Quick pass in front of the net. Another chance to go for goal. Saved this time by Godfrey. Palm. Palm tries to scoop it with the backhand shot. That one doesn't go in either. We saw that earlier for North Central. They tried to go for the backhand goal, the backhand no-look goal earlier. Now here's Lawrence. Lawrence takes a check from Niebler. And a whistle to favor North Central will create a free position opportunity for Lawrence. As it appears that maybe Niebler ran into the shooting space as well to create this free position opportunity. Lawrence waiting for the set here. As Lawrence goes up top to Palm, you can hear the coaching staff yelling, Zoe, you're open. They wanted Palm to get that shot. Palm had it. The feed inside was deflected by Niebler, recovered by McKenzie. Shot clock at 12. Quick pass, McKenzie, and a whistle. As now Palm will get a free position opportunity here. As it'll be Palm who could be going for that sidewinder shot here. And she's going to let one rip. Palm tries to let one rip it, but Godfrey gets down to stop it on the low side of the net. That was Godfrey's low left side where she made the save as Zoe Palm tried to fire one home. But Godfrey able to turn her back and keep North Central off the board to this point of the third quarter. Still no scores here from either team in this third quarter as North Central had 6 in the first, 6 in the second. Illinois Tech, this is really their first attack in the offensive zone here in the third quarter. Tony Martinez over to Niebler. North Central with a sub behind the play as they get Goslin back out there to replace Devins. Here's Georgiorian. Georgiorian with a turn. Georgiorian tries to shoot for the goal. And no good, but a whistle. So Lucy Georgiorian will get a free position opportunity. Georgiorian, the two-sport athlete for Illinois Tech, played women's soccer. Last scored a goal back on November the 2nd when they defeated St. Norbert in the quarterfinals. But looking for what will be her first lacrosse goal right here for Illinois Tech. So here is Lucy Georgiorian, two-sport athlete with 11 career goals and 17 assists in women's soccer, looking for her first goal in lacrosse, but is turned back by Alyssa Rose. Would have been Illinois Tech's first goal at home this season. And how fitting would that have been, a soccer player turned lacrosse player, making that transition in terms of scoring the goals. North Central working the other way with Lawrence. And now she plays it over to Kulik. Zoe Palm. Palm met by her numerical counterpart, Leatherwood. Aisha Leatherwood applying the pressure on the ball. Here's Rachel Lawrence. Lawrence met by Niebler. Backhand shot and a goal. This time it is good for Palm. Palm with the backhand goal as she beats Godfrey Lowe, and that makes it 13-0. North Central with their first goal of the second half. Valiant effort defensively from Illinois Tech as it took to about the 5.5-minute mark for North Central to finally find the back of the net here in the second half. And it took quite the effort from Palm. She had to cut across the front of the net and then go for the backhand goal. North Central with a 13-goal advantage here. 5 minutes and counting. Remember, this match being played under running clock rules with North Central leading by at least 10 goals. Still to come here at Stewart Field later at approximately 3 p.m. It'll be men's lacrosse action as the Scarlet Hawks will take on the Kalamazoo Hornets. We'll have that game for you right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. North Central looking to spoil the doubleheader party here for Illinois Tech with a 13-goal advantage here in the third quarter. Quick pass inside now for the Cardinals for Kaufman. Kaufman had it briefly and then knocked away by Georgiorian. Great effort from Lucy Georgiorian. Scarlet Hawks have had quite a few attacks out of Georgiorian, Martinez, and Niebler this afternoon. Here is Georgiorian working towards the net, looking for the goal, but cut off as she's met by 3 members of the North Central Cardinals. Juliana Sanchez. Back over to Georgiorian. Out to Niebler. Niebler going for the goal. Shot wide left of the net as she tried to beat Rose. Illinois Tech so close as they hit Izzy Niebler out high there. She had the look, just couldn't quite put it home. Tony Martinez. Nice dodge, but unable to get closer to the net as now Martinez will have to, I thought she was going to have to pass it in behind the cage, but instead she just keep it. Martinez again pressured. She's got Smith and Leonard all over Martinez. Haven't called Taylor Smith's name too much today. Tori Leonard's been around quite a few times, and there's a chance for Niebler, which is saved by Rose. That was just a great save by Alyssa Rose, as it appeared Niebler had her beat going top side of the net. Goslin gives it up to Kaufman, and now here comes McKenzie. Two and a half minutes remaining in the third. Lawrence. Met out high there by Pettigrew and Niebler as he forces North Central to go in behind the net again here. Pass inside, opportunity to go for goal and a save as Kaufman took a shot, but Godfrey was able to knock it down with the body. Successful ground ball pickup there for Godfrey as well. And it looks like Godfrey may leave this one behind the net and try to set it for Ellie Post. And a whistle as Godfrey was trying to leave the ball for Post. So we've got a whistle here behind the net, which will favor North Central, so it could be an illegal screen there as Illinois Tech was trying to leave. They had Godfrey trying to leave the ball for post. Goslin. Final 90 seconds of the third quarter. Pass inside is deflected for Lawrence as it goes. Actually, it goes long to Lawrence. Quick pass inside. Another backhand opportunity and a goal for North Central. How quickly those plays develop for the Cardinals. They work that ball up high, and it's McKenzie who gets the goal from Kulig. Abby McKenzie finding the back of the net, assisted by Lucy Kulig. And with 50 seconds and counting, North Central extends their advantage to 14-0 on the scoreboard. Godfrey and Pettigrew both gaining some instructions here from assistant coach Shayna Hecht on the sideline. Meanwhile, Coach Emily Wisoki continues to watch on as we await what could be the final draw control of this third quarter. North Central continuing to get their instructions from the sidelines as well. They've been getting very vocal instructions throughout the duration of this matchup, whether it be the play calls, whether it be instructions, or whether it be helpful support towards the officials from their coaching staff, looking for whether they're trying to defend their players on certain calls. Final second, I don't think this draw control will happen in time, and it will not. So at the end of the third quarter, the North Central Cardinals lead the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks by a score of 14-0. We have the fourth quarter action on the other side of this break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from Stewart Field after this. Chris Rouse on the call here from Stewart Field in Chicago, where you're watching NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network and on YouTube Live. We get ready to begin the fourth quarter in our matchup where the North Central Cardinals are currently leading the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks by a score of 14-0. Still to come later at approximately 3 p.m., men's lacrosse action where the Scarlet Hawks will have their home opener against the Kalamazoo Hornets. And the next time the Illinois Tech women's lacrosse team will be in action will be on Thursday, March the 13th, 4 p.m. They take on Hanover College right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. That'll be Thursday, March the 13th. That's following a road affair on Tuesday as they take on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Meanwhile, North Central looking to go to 2-0 on the season. They'll have a week off before taking on the Pointers of Wisconsin-Stevens Point next Saturday. That'll be a 10 a.m. start out at their home field in Naperville. So for North Central, looking to go to 2-0 and then get a week off. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech, they'll take on Elmhurst on Tuesday, and then they'll be off until their matchup on the 13th. So Illinois Tech, quite the start to the season. 5 matches, including 3 in a span of a week, going back to Wednesday against Illinois Wesleyan, today against North Central, and then upcoming Tuesday against the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Martinez in the draw control here for Illinois Tech as we get ready to begin this fourth quarter. It'll be Martinez against McKenzie. And McKenzie actually knocked that one off the leg of Georgiorian. And the possession will go to Illinois Tech. So Martinez will take over for Illinois Tech as the Scarlet Hawks get it into their offensive zone. Illinois Tech still looking for their first home goal of the season. To this point of the season, outscored 37-0 here at Stewart Field, going back to the loss on Wednesday. 23-0 defeat at the hands of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, and now down 14-0 against North Central. Pass inside to Post and a whistle. So it appears Post will get a free position opportunity, or will it be Niebler? So Izzy Niebler will get the free position opportunity. So no foul, free position opportunity for Illinois Tech. As they try to break through and get on the scoreboard for the first time this season at home. Niebler's shot goes wide and out of play. Orrin Wilkins is the new goalkeeper for North Central. Number 22 is in net. As Illinois Tech tried to get the goal there with the Niebler going at Wilkins, but the shot goes wide left. North Central pushing down the sideline. This is Rachel Lawrence. Lawrence has had a pretty good day for the Cardinals, including her goal and assist in the first half. Anna Williamson. Williamson working around the perimeter here as they go in behind the cage through the Cardinals. Lawrence gave it up and then it went around as North Central, they had Devins out there, had it briefly, and then she gave it up. They have a couple of players flashing to the net through the Cardinals. And this time it goes outside again to Devins. Kaufman gave it back behind the net. Another pass inside and a shot on goal, this time saved by Godfrey. That shot was from Kulik. Ground ball pickup by Illinois Tech as we get a big gust of wind here at Stewart Field. With Pettigrew trying to work against Lawrence. Instead loses the ball. Lawrence goes for goal and scores. Rachel Lawrence makes it 15-0 North Central.
She got the caused turnover also.
Rachel Lawrence with a caused turnover, ground ball pickup, straight to the net, puts it home. What a play by Lawrence. Did it all herself there. Got the caused turnover, the takeaway, and went straight to the net for the goal. Looking at the Illinois Tech sideline, they got Samano running over to the sideline here. Nayeli Samano is being checked out by the athletic trainer Mika Sanchez here. Remember, Illinois Tech does not have any active reserves in this matchup. And remember, Illinois Tech, as a result of being down by 10 goals, going up against not only the North Central Cardinals on the field, but going up against the clock, as they're facing running clock rules here with 11:15 and counting in the game. And the officials are saying that the officials are actually just getting clearance here that Illinois Tech was going to have Samano out for some time here. And so North Central essentially will have a man-up advantage with Samano on the sideline being checked out by the coaching staff and by Mika Sanchez. Samano is up and having a laugh. Looks like I'm not sure if she's trying to catch her breath or what's going on here. But they are checking on Nayeli Samano here on the Illinois Tech sideline. North Central wins the draw control. And now McKenzie pushed it up the field and gave it over quickly to Taylor Smith. Here's a pass in front of the net. Lawrence looking for another goal. got her own bit of her own rebound there as Lawrence took the shot, ran into Godfrey, and then came up with the ball. Quick pass and a shot and a goal for the North Central Cardinals as the back of the net is found by Anna Williamson. Williamson, the first-year player out of North Prairie, Wisconsin, finds the back of the net to make it 16-0 North Central with 10 minutes to go. And the North Central sideline, the entire roster, happy for Anna Williamson as she scores to make it 16-0 here with 9:45 and counting. The goal scored with 10 was scored with about 10 minutes to go. But North Central well on their way to what will be their second win of the season. Remember, they won 17-10 against Cornell College on Wednesday. Cornell, a member of the CCIW, much the same as the opponent Illinois Tech faced in their loss the other day, the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Martinez against McKenzie on the draw control, and McKenzie wins it for North Central. Ball goes in behind for North Central, who at this point, the Cardinals starting to get some of their reserves out to the table. They're also adding on to their score another goal for North Central. Emma James and Julia Gosk are going to come onto the field now for the Cardinals. But they'll come on now with a 17-goal advantage as North Central gets one more from Kaufman. Anna Kaufman makes it 17-0. So North Central in back-to-back outings. For the second time this season, North Central put 17 on the board. Anise Kaufman making it 17-10. Remember, North Central had making it 17-0. Remember, North Central won 17-10 on Wednesday against Cornell College. So Illinois Tech, the second team to fall victim to 17 goals by this North Central Cardinals roster. Here's Abby McKenzie. McKenzie up the field to Smith. 7:40 and counting. Just wonder what will be the final tally of this matchup, and also can Illinois Tech get that first home goal here? They outscored 40-0 at Stewart Field so far. It was 23-0 Wednesday against Illinois Wesleyan, and now 17-0 at this moment to North Central. Akirtava. Victoria Akirtava gives it up to Tony Martinez. Martinez trying to work towards that north goal here at Stewart Field. Nice dodge by Martinez. And now Martinez finds Niebler. Here's Niebler. A lot of Scarlet Hawks faithful, patiently waiting at least one goal from this team here at Stewart Field. Niebler goes for goal, but it's turned away again by Orrin Wilkins. Georgiorian knocks down the intended pass for Kaufman. Georgiorian having a hard time getting the ground ball pickup. Georgiorian takes contact and wins possession for Illinois Tech. Here's Georgiorian. Georgiorian to Akirtava. They give it up to Post now with 6 minutes to go in the match. Here's Izzy Niebler. Niebler drops it off to Martinez. Martinez wanted to try to feed Niebler, but Martinez actually dropped the ball. And now we got a battle for the ground ball here. Martinez and McKenzie. Foul goes against Martinez as Abby McKenzie was able to get out in front of Tony Martinez for the ball there. Anna Williamson. in behind the net. A quick pass in front for Smith, who goes for the shot. That shot goes wide right and into the back fencing here at Stewart Field. North Central continuing to work. They've done a good job with their passing. You have to say North Central's strategies, they've done a good job of really going through sort of the playbook. And there it is, Exhibit A right there. A number of great passes setting up quality shots. There's another look for North Central as they score the goal. As Lucy Kulik scores, assisted by Taylor Smith. That's now 18 goals in the matchup for the North Central Cardinals. They scored 35 in 2 matches this season, going back to their win Wednesday over Cornell, which was a 17-10 victory. Outscoring opponents 35-10 are the Cardinals thus far. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech at home just continuing to give up the numbers. 41-0 at home. Outscored 41-0 here by both Illinois Wesleyan and now North Central. Here's another quick feed. A shot and a goal. Williamson from Kaufman as North Central continues to add on to their stat sheet here. Another good feed there by Anise Kaufman. And honestly, there was a couple of goals ago where I could hear the North Central coaching staff. They were having some words with Anise Kaufman. They were giving her the instructions how they wanted her to be a little wider with the ball. They wanted her to be wider. She's been wider ever since, and it's created goals for North Central ever since the strategies were discussed on that sideline by the Cardinals. Rachel Lawrence comes back onto the field for North Central here. She'll replace Lucy Kulik. Both have certainly had an impact with their goals and assists this afternoon. And if Kulik doesn't have an assist, she certainly has had a number of passes that have helped create assists for the Cardinals. Here's Taylor Smith looking for McKenzie. Almost taken away there by Leatherwood for Illinois Tech out near midfield, but North Central able to secure possession. Here's Lawrence working on Georgian. And now Lawrence passes it off. Final 2.5 minutes of the matchup here at Stewart Field. Still to come at approximately 3 p.m. locally will be the Illinois Tech Skylarhawks men's lacrosse team taking on the Kalamazoo Hornets. Now here's another feed inside for North Central. I thought Gosselin maybe was going to go for goal. Instead she turned, and Gosselin actually turned towards the net, and almost as if she was shell-shocked, or I'm not really quite sure what was the situation there, but she didn't go for the shot. As now Georgian feeds Martinez. Tony Martinez with a chance to run to the net. Illinois Tech looking to score what will be their first goal at home this season. As Martinez, you can see, just going to wheel out. Amazing effort from Martinez as she's played this entire matchup. As she had a leg wrapped up on Wednesday. Niebler's shot goes wide left. Final 90 seconds as North Central gains possession. Valiant effort from Tony Martinez. Literally set out the majority of the second half on Wednesday with her right leg wrapped up. Had to hobble onto the field for the final 20 seconds after Moore was injured. But Martinez still out there and has played the entire matchup for the Scarlet Hawks this Saturday afternoon against North Central. Pass to the front of the net. Deflected away. Leatherwood had a chance to scoop it. Under a minute to go as we get a whistle. It'll favor Illinois Tech here with 50 seconds. Izzy Niebler working towards midfield, and Niebler across the stripe here with 40 seconds. Here's Akirtava. Victoria Akirtava working towards the net. Instead, Akirtava just looking for someone to pass it off to for the final 30 seconds. I think Illinois Tech just want to get one shot on the net here to conclude this match to see if they can get that first goal at home. Niebler just looking. She's got Martinez. Martinez in front of the net. A goal! Antonia Martinez scores. Tony Martinez gets the Scarlet Hawks on the board for the first time today and for the first time at home, as that will conclude the matchup. But it will be a North Central College win as the North Central Cardinals defeat the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks by a final score of 19-1. Tony Martinez, her 4th goal of the season, is the first goal at home for Illinois Tech. But the final result is a 19-1 North Central Cardinals win. As now North Central goes to 2-0, Illinois Tech falls to 0-2 on the season. Illinois Tech will head to Elmhurst on Tuesday before returning home on the 13th for their next home game. And then the North Central Cardinals, they also will be off for a week before taking on Wisconsin's Stephen Point next Saturday. That's game 1 of our doubleheader here at Stewart Field, where North Central defeats Illinois Tech 19-1 in women's lacrosse action. At approximately 3 p.m. in men's lacrosse action, it'll be Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks versus the Kalamazoo Hornets. We'll have all of that for you right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. For all of our crew here at Stewart Field, I'm Chris Rouse. This has been NCAA Division III women's lacrosse action, where once again our final score from Chicago, the North Central Cardinals 19, the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks 1. Remember, game 2 at approximately 3 p.m. between the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's lacrosse team and the Kalamazoo Hornets. Until next time, so long from Chicago.